The movement has started, the future is near. New league, new teams, a new story starts here. Where a nation began, we're big nose, no bounds. We're hot, we'll be hotter, time to turn up this sound. Where glamour meets grit, where empires are grown. Where great things launch, and the game returns home. 8 hungry cities, one less of the same. We're doing it different, reimagining the game. This is Dallas, Tampa, St. Louis, NYC. It's Seattle, Houston, LA, and DC. It's happening, get ready. Time to scream, time to yell. This is football reborn. This is the XFL.
Welcome back to XFL Live Podcast. So the question has been going around, what does the fans want out of the XFL 3.0? Question asked, what does the fans want? So, hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Elijah Martinez. With me is the lovely Miss Kelly Harley. And we're here to bring you guys another great episode talking about what does the fans want. Right. Right. And the question goes back to, what was that some of the fans have talked about what they want to see, and the question is XFL 2.0, yeah, they did a good thing about player safety and protocols, right? But you gotta talk, if you really want to get into that goodness and greatness of the love of the sport of football, they want to see hard hits, they want to see spectacular plays, and like I said, that they want to see something that what happened with the NFL used to have back in the 90s and 2000s. They want to see that splash, they want to see, but overall they want to see XFL come back again. They want to see it back, and a lot of committed fans that committed to their teams, that committed to the XFL from the beginning, all want this to come back. So Kelly, what is your thoughts on what the fans want, and how can the XFL help to bring that glory to the fans? All right, so you're talking about merchandise, Kel. What about what they want to see on the field from each team? What they want to, experience with their team?
They go for their team and they say with their team and they get yelling and stuff like that one to keep their team going when their team wants to going.
What I would have loved to see is, I would have loved to see on the field, I would have loved to see the somebody get rocked. You feel me? Someone to get rocked, get hit, because like I said, it takes one big play to make that hit. It takes one big play for a catch, but something spectacular, something goodness and greatness will come. You feel me? What I think that the XFL needs to do is that they need to stop trying to mimic the NFL. You feel me? They need to stop mimicking like what the NFL does, and focus solely on XFL and how can XFL be different from the NFL. Yeah, the rules may be different. The rules may be simpler, but people want to see something different than the NFL from the XFL, because like I said, pretty much a lot of the rules in there are similar to the NFL.
There's a lot of stuff that is different though. So the rules and the rules are different and oh my goodness, again. Oh my goodness. I can't think of one right now, but
Yeah, but you know what?
I will say something.
What I do really want to see is that if the XFL can utilize this, because we heard two words that both Danny Garcia and The Rock have gave out. The Rock has says that the XFL, when it returns, will become one of the league's top hard knocks league. Under when we're talking hard knocks, you know what I mean. We know Rock had his football background, right? We know that he didn't make it to the NFL. We know he didn't really succeed in the CFL. But what I do know is if he's saying something hard knocks, that means that he's going to give the fans what they want. Are we going to actually see the hard knocks come to the field? That's a tough question. That is a tough question to answer.
That one, I think it will be totally true.
Yeah, and Danny Garcia is saying that something greatness out of this league has been birthed. Is just that the old ownership of the league did not successfully look into that greatness, look into that talent that was there. Because we all looked is that this XFL has said that this is a place for where the athletes can come and shine their glory and talents. And this is the thing, that if they could utilize that and show that talent, that unnatural spark of flame, can this mean that potentially we might have players that could be up there as top notch as the NFL? Yep. So, and like I said, we know that we had quarterbacks from Landry Jones, we had P.J. Walker, we had Cardell Jones. It's unsure right now if they will return to the XFL, because as we know, we can pretty sure rule out P.J. Walker and Cam Phillips, because they have officially signed a contract with the Carolina Panthers. So the question is, can the XFL ignite that glory that they had from the beginning of the season? Can they ignite that glory to bring the talents, to bring back all these good people that help make XFL what they are? But the question is, can they bring what the fans want? Can they bring what the fans want? The question, I'm going to say, is I don't know. Because it could be a yes for a good, and it could be a no for a bad. But there's a lot of intakes, and I think that where Rock and Danny Garcia are doing is actually doing well, is that they're breaking down everything that the XFL did not succeed in the beginning of the 2020 season. What's your thoughts on that, Kelly?
I hope they do better.
All right. Is there anything that out of yours thinks that what can a league succeed in except for merchandising financials? The question is, what can they succeed instead of merchandising financial? Because regardless, money is the factor in there. But the thing is, can they bring, by putting a little bit more money into it? All right. What I would really want to see is for ownership to not to just give up within a year. You feel me? I would like to see them go out and give it all out. You feel me? And show us something different that the NFL hasn't showed us. Because we no doubts on there. NFL is the big commodity that's out there right now. The big honcho. And XFL is actually doing the great thing is that whatever players that they didn't see talentable or didn't see the tangibles, they're picking them up from the college leagues. They're picking them up from CFL. They're picking them up right after the NFL releases them, and they're giving them opportunities. Yeah. So the question is for you guys, what does the fans want? We want to hear you guys by going to our social media at Facebook, at Instagram, at Twitter, at XFL Nation. You can leave us your thoughts. You can leave us your comments on there on what the fans want. I am Elijah Martinez. This is Miss Kelly Harley, and we're going to leave it right here for you guys to think of. And we'll see you guys for another episode.